Let's talk a little bit about The Last of Us, shall we?
Is it the last?
No, next week is the last.
Oh,
So yeah, tune in next week for our season thoughts.
Yep.
nice.
But let's talk about Last of Us episode 8. What was the name?
Cool running.
Yes.
I think it was something to do with like saving or freedom or something like that.
Probably. Maybe I have apps.
Yeah, when we are in need.
When we are in need,
Oh,
we seek.
And this adapts my favorite part of the game, I think, which is the David arc.
my name is David.
Well, what are our? We'll do non-spoiler thoughts and then we'll do spoilers. What are our non-spoiler thoughts?
I thought, damn, this is a pretty cool episode to highlight Ellie's capabilities, being alone and having to survive. Pretty cool.
Interesting. Did you like it?
I thought it was a pretty strong episode.
Yeah.
It was intense. It was trying to what's an antonym for heartwarming? It was horrifying.
Heart-colding.
Heart-colding. It was intense. It was heart-colding. Heartwarming.
Stay
and
frosty.
Stay frosty.
Stay frosty.
Very solid.
Heart freezing.
Very solid.
Yeah, man. I was like, damn, it's very good.
Are you, are you still talking like the trolls from yesterday?
Yeah, man.
Well, he has a Jamaican accent.
Shit, Rastafarian.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know why someone thought trolls would sound Jamaican.
Because they're from the Caribbean, man.
Yeah, no.
Cool running.
Cool running.
Well, it's because the trolls speak giant. I guess giants are from Jamaica and this here.
What is the?
That's
well, okay, hold on.
Set some context, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, no, I thought you were going to say something.
No. For some, you can provide the context.
Yeah, so we're talking about, we do our weekly D&D sessions.
With
That
the
is
boys.
Dungeons and Dragons
boys.
with the boys. And there's like, somebody's made like a guide of like, this is what each
It's not a
race
guide.
is
It's
meant
just
to...
general forum discussion.
Yeah. This is what each race is meant to sound like in relation to, I guess, dialects within our
In the real world.
real world. And for some reason, they're like, oh, giants should speak like Jamaican.
Maybe they just ran out of accents, so they're like, what accents are left?
Yeah.
They're like,
I should look at the
Jamaican.
monster manual and see like where are giants originating from, I guess.
The Caribbean.
Because we were doing trolls and trolls. These trolls
Well,
spoke giants.
if we're going by that idea, giants they should come from the Netherlands. If we're going by that ideology, so anyone that
Is
speaks giant speaks
because
in a Dutch accent.
The Dutch people are tall.
Yeah, tallest people in the world on average.
I mean, I guess that's a good logic there.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Dutch.
Shout out to
You
the Dutch.
colonizer.
I remember looking up the countries in order of average dick size.
Oh,
I think
that's lovely.
it's a South American country that has the biggest dick, so maybe they should be the giants.
I think Indonesia is like in the top lowest.
Yeah, it's top
I
lowest.
think.
Yeah, good one.
Can you confirm from your own experience?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking hell,
I'm good,
man.
I'm good, yeah.
And we're the shortest as well.
I can confirm that from looking at you. Don't worry, man. No.
You're
Move
barely
on,
taller
move on.
than me,
Oh my God.
buddy.
What?
You're barely taller than me, buddy.
But I am. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Hold on. Just blow it.
Oh,
He blowing. Damn. What if giants are Dutch?
What if giants are Dutch?
They'll
Well,
have
regardless
giant
of that,
wooden shoes.
I think this episode was pretty good. I'm beginning to notice some issues I have with the series as a whole. So I'm just like imagining I'm the writer of the show, right? I'm going in and like, this is the game. It's a long game, but it's not that long. It's like 20 hours or something. I think it's probably not longer than that. The cutscenes are probably pretty short, and it's just like mostly gameplay, right? Maybe like 2 hours worth of cutscenes, something like that. So I need to like extend it into 9 episodes of TV, which is 9 hours, except for the first episode. But like we do it, yeah. So like I'm gonna pepper stuff like the Bill and Frank, which has nothing to do with like the source. It's
The
just
main
like
story.
a thing mentioned that doesn't really have anything to do. We'll put in the DLC and stuff, and like we'll flesh out side characters that don't really need to be fleshed out, like the lady and the rebels in the previous episode or whatever. Like yeah, to make it longer, right? So it's like they wrote all of that. But by this point in that we're up to, like, let's say we haven't seen the latest episode, but like we're up to that point where like, oh shit, we've got 2 episodes left, and like I kind of forgotten that we need to actually write those.
Yeah.
So this is probably the most important arc in the game, I'd say. This is what connects the stuff from the without. Should we just go spoilers for now?
Spoilers.
I feel like I've said this. This is probably, just to clarify, this is probably my favorite episode of the show so far. But I am noticing some problems with the overall show, which I feel like is more going to be talked about next week, but we'll see. Anyway, so yeah, spoilers, right?
Yes.
So this, basically what I'm saying is, this episode should have probably been 2 episodes. They cut out a lot of stuff from the game. The stuff of like, that's why I was don't really agree with what you were saying about Ellie being on her own, because she is technically on her own, but we don't get to see a lot of her doing stuff literally by herself, not with like the bad guys after. I mean, like we didn't get the iconic shooting of the rabbit in this one.
Yep.
Where that?
The rabbit ran away, bro.
Yeah. But yeah, I feel like this should be longer. This is one of the more interesting villains because he connects to Joel killing the dude in episode, I want to say 3 or something.
No, it was in last.
Yeah, last.
Last.
Episode 6.
Episode 6, yeah, but like early in the show is what I mean. Like, well, then like halfway through, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. So that's what I mean. Like early in the show, it connects to that. So like that's a kind of big overarching thing. So this guy's
No, so it's the monkey bits, right?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, the part he fell asleep at.
The monkey bit.
Yeah.
Hospital. No, university.
Was it?
Yeah, the dude, they were referencing one of the bandits being killed, which was part of the tribe thing.
Wait, wasn't it the tribe earlier in the show?
No, that was 2 episodes ago.
It wasn't the kid that he took?
The kid?
At the start, you know how they show up in that like abandoned town and there are a bunch of bandits?
Oh, yeah.
And he
No,
gets
they're
that kid?
different
Is that not
people.
that one?
No, that was the rebel lady.
Oh, that's the rebel lady. Oh. Oh, so, okay, so it's the one with the monkeys.
Yes, monkeys.
Yeah. But yeah. So yeah, an earlier thing that happened. So like, I feel like this guy was like, but he's kind of like the main villain in the way, but like it's not the show. The like Last of Us doesn't really have a main villain. It's just like
the villain.
It's the
this
villain
time
is society.
around. Yeah, he's a metaphor for
Yeah.
the villainous people.
He's one of the more interesting guys, but he has the biggest boss battle in the game. I'd say it's the one with the fire and the thing.
Yeah.
And so like he's pretty important. So like I feel like they could have probably done more. I mean, we got the lady with the rebels for 2 episodes, Ed. Why does this guy only get like 1 episode?
That's actually true.
Yeah.
Because they ran out of time.
And I don't really count the last episode as like fleshing out Ellie more because it was a flashback, but it didn't show her in the present doing anything except for at the start and at the end. So it's like seeing Ellie do more stuff in the present day would have been nice. But I feel like just could have done that a bit more. So a bit rushed. I was like, I did watch the end of the episode with the monkeys. That was pretty rushed as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like the show's kind of trying to rush towards the end now. The bit at the university, that was probably like at least half an episode's worth right at the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, it was
because
definitely
in the
longer
game you spend a
yeah.
lot of time
Yeah.
doing but it's a lot of puzzles and stuff as well. But like you do spend a lot more time there. So like, yeah, it's a bit of
no giraffes.
Bit of an issue I'm thinking about, like, because they're wrapping the season up next episode. That's the entire first game in the next episode.
I feel like the writers probably just like, oh shit, we got no time to cram this stuff in.
Yeah.
They're like, all right.
So I feel like, as much as I hate to say it, if we're going to cut anything, probably Bill and Frank's episode is the least important to the narrative.
Yes, but it was a good episode.
It was a good episode. It's just that, like,
I mean, kind
you
of
gotta
the thing they're
sacrifice the
doing
stuff,
is for this show is what they're doing really good at is fleshing out side characters, right? But that takes time out of the main story.
Yeah.
That's the dilemma
Yeah.
right there.
And I feel like if it doesn't really contribute, because Bill and Frank are side characters that aren't in the actual story. It's just like they are
NPCs.
Well, yeah, but they're also like in terms of in this actual story, they're not in it. They're in flashback.
Yeah,
they're not even alive when the story's taking place. So it's like, you know.
But their spirit.
And with the Left Behind DLC, I would actually prefer if they could have kind of done it as a DLC and just done a special episode. Because like Euphoria does special episodes. And I mean, TV's been doing TV specials for ages. Yes. It's like a... And they've just started kind of bringing that back with like Marvel and Disney, right? It's like they could have kind of just done a special episode with that one, maybe.
But I thought the way it was integrated within the time frame of the main story is a good place to put it. But maybe it would be better if they also kept all the present stuff, Ellie stuff as well.
Because I also, like, with that episode, I was like, I kind of wanted it to be a bit longer.
Yeah.
But they also had to tie it in a bit to the main plot, so like maybe it could have kind of like just been its own thing. I don't know. Yeah, I hope they stick the landing. I feel like next episode it's just going to be really rushed.
What if they make 2-hour final episode?
That is potentially true though, because the first episode is an hour and a half.
Yeah, so I mean that might do them some good if they do that.
We'll see.
Well, we'd love to see it though. Yeah.
But other than that, this is kind of like my favorite episode. I just wish it was longer because this part is the part that, from like this part to the end, is the stuff I actually remember from the game, like pretty vividly. The stuff before, I'm like, I don't care that much about. Though, in my general opinion of Last of Us, I've kind of said this before, I don't really care about the Last of Us game that much, so it's like,
damn,
yeah.
But
that's when Pedro Pascal embraced Ellie and called her baby girl, I was like, oof.
I wish he embraced me and called me
exactly,
baby girl.
bro.
Yeah.
That was powerful.
But yeah, just like those concerns aside, though, I really liked this episode. It was David was really scary in this one, which I do like. I like how Troy Baker's in this episode.
Yeah,
it's not just like a cameo; he's like in this episode as a character.
Guy.
Yeah,
I feel like I don't see Troy Baker doing.
Like, do you get straight up murdered?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, you don't really see Troy Baker do much like that. He probably does stuff for. I assume he's on TV before.
Most likely, more than likely.
He was probably on like
too.
Grey's Anatomy or something like that, right? No, what's that crime one that everyone's been on?
Judge Judy.
I looked at an interesting thing about like. That show? Do you know with like Judge Judy and stuff? It's like you go on. You don't have to pay the other person anything. The show pays them for you. Yeah, did you know that?
As a actor.
No. I mean, like, you know how what Judge Judy is, right? It's like cases.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like real people going.
I'll do that.
So the tagline of the show is like real people. Something.
Alright.
Yeah. It's a reality TV show. It's not like a.
But they pay you to go on.
Yeah.
I assume most shows do that.
Yeah, but they pay the outcome of the trial.
Oh, they pay for
because it's obviously not criminal trials or anything. It's just like stupid civil cases where like I think it's like almost. It's probably not even as much as like a magistrate's court. It's like It's like very small amounts of money, right? And then they will pay the winner rather than have the actual person who loses pay the winner. So like you can make up your own game and go on and win money.
So you can hypothetically be like, oh, domestic violence case. How do I not pay for this?
No,
call up Judge Judy.
That's criminal.
Yeah.
I think it's civil stuff about money. So it's like tenancy disputes,
defamation.
Like yeah, defamation.
Right.
I feel like the defamation case would probably be like more than what they would do in Judge Judy, because it's really like petty stuff. Like, hey, you broke my fence, pay for the damage.
No, it's more along the lines of like, my neighbor's dog keeps pawing on my fence.
Yeah, that's actually. I'm pretty sure I've actually seen a fucking case like that. Yeah, it's like
Oh, I remember one, and this wasn't on Judge Judy. This was on another one, but it was on Reddit.
Okay.
My neighbor's bees keep pollinating from my flowers and make honey, and then they sell their honey from the honey that they make from my flowers.
The B movie plot?
Yeah, was this like farmer, Judge Farmer?
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. But yeah. I liked a lot of the game homages, you know. I'm kind of disappointed we get like the cool hunting, but we got like a little bit, but it wasn't a lot. But yeah.
Yeah.
That is a good shot.
The boss battle was a little bit short, but like it was like the game. It didn't last as long as the game did, because like they didn't have the game the way they would do it. Like whenever she gets and attacks him, she kind of has to go back into hiding, and then she has to do it again. And it's because it's a video game, right?
Do that over and
you
over
can't really
again.
do that in a TV show, I guess. I was like, damn, why is it this like my video game? But yeah, that was really cool. It was a pretty scary episode when she gets trapped in the prison and he's like, I'm gonna eat ya.
I'ma eat ya.
But first I'm gonna rape you. Yeah, that was. Yeah.
To be good girl, or I eat you, like a real monster in your monsters. David B's funny man, scary man.
Yeah.
Truly is like a society.
Really is like a society. Yeah. Any other thoughts?
Good episode.
All right. Final verdicts, I guess.
Yeah. Pretty cool episode. Yeah, I'm gonna give it an 8.
I'm feeling a 9.5.
I'm like, damn, do I go with I'm going like 9 or a 10, which is like still like pretty, really, really good, right? And that's like 10 out of 10 for what it is, but like a 9 out of 10 because it's like not long enough, because they kind of should have done another episode worth almost. I know.
What does your human delicious gut say?
Yummy.
I would say I might change my mind about stuff next week when we do our season wrap up, but you know, I'll just go with a 10 for like now, because this is probably my favorite episode of the bunch so far.
Boys. There it is.
9 out of 10. Y'all watching a clip from the Unholy Trinity podcast, available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and other platforms. Fellas did.